Let me get that.
Yoshinoro Ono.
Yeah, let me get that. Just so you guys can see what we're talking about here.
Actually, mad.
It's actually crazy. All right, let me play this video, guys, and then. Okay.
They just dropped it on us as well. Like they kind of randomly dropped it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play the video now. So.
By bringing eSports to the stadium main stage in 2007, we're not afraid to go big and drive the future of eSports forward.
Man said Trinidad, you know.
Ahead of Pyeongchang 2018,
Man said Trinidad better be in the
eSports
team.
to the world's biggest stage. This time, we're going to the heart of gaming, bringing more fans and new games to Tokyo ahead of the
Look at this
Olympic
video.
Games. Introducing the Intel World Open, an unprecedented event series with qualifying tournaments around the world, culminating in a championship event, leading up to the Olympic Games Tokyo
Rocket League and
2020,
Street Fighter as well.
crowning the greatest Street Fighter and Rocket League champions for the first time. All are welcome. Champions will rise.
Wow, that is crazy. Like, that is absolutely insane. So basically, Intel is hosting this big esports event, sort of, that's partnered with the Olympics, and the two games they've announced right now is Rocket League and Street Fighter 5. So Street Fighter 5 is officially going to be a part of the Olympic Games, which is just ridiculous.
And they said why as well. The reason why they chose both those games because really simple to understand.
They're easy to understand. Yeah.
Which makes Street Fighter's direction almost like obviously they wanted it so that it was easier, it was more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
But just the direction they were making everything more simple.
Yeah.
It looks like it's paid off because.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think regardless of how intricate and like advanced the actual gameplay aspects of Street Fighter get, or how simple they make it, like it's always going to be easy to understand. It's two characters, two life bars, and a timer. That's it. You just beat each other up till one's knocked out. It's super easy to follow. So
and in Rocket League is literally just like Lionel Messi. But a car.
It's just football with cars. So it's like
literally just football with cars.
Yeah, so it's easy to follow as well. So honestly, like that's great choices. And of course, the Olympic Games being held in Tokyo this year, and then Street Fighter's legacy in Japan. It makes sense, right?
They've lined everything up like perfectly.
Yeah,
all of it makes sense. They've lined it up so perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's really cool, man. Like. And I guess that kind of expels all the rumors of next year we're getting Street Fighter 6. Hell no.
No chance.
Hell no.
You can't even change the game for the next maybe even 4 years down the line. You might have to keep it just so that they're familiar with it for the next Olympics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
we don't know. They might keep the game for another 4 or 5 years now. After this, just in case, or if you're gonna announce a new game, then you have to make sure that. Everyone knows. Everyone has to know that it's a new game.
Yeah, I think that if this goes well, then it's definitely going to kind of cement its legacy as an Olympic game. Like if they do it well, like they have to do it. They have to do it well. The format has to be good. It needs to be fair, and they need to just find a really good way of broadcasting it and making it exciting.
You know what they need? They need consultants.
Yes.
From the FGC. That know what the hell they're talking about.
I know, man. I know. This is so important. I hope they don't try and do their own thing and be like, we know best, so we're going to do it like this.
They're going to go straight to some random that does, I don't know, bowling. And then he's going to say, this guy, he's professional in bowling. He's been doing bowling at Olympics for 50 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're going to go to some random guy that has no idea how it's supposed to run.
Yeah.
have it running like some crap. Some absolute garbage.
So I hope they do it well. But honestly, this has ridiculous potential. Like this news alone is so big. I think it could actually that is going to be a big boost to the scene in terms of players, in terms of sponsors, all that stuff. It's going to blow up big. So
next year, as long as it all goes well, and nothing flops, which I can't imagine it will, because you're at the Olympics, you actually have to do it. You have to do it correctly. everyone is now going to be looking at it. Like it's boosting esports, and for fighting games to be at like the head of
that's huge. That's huge.
So what's it? I think it's StarCraft. StarCraft's already been in the Olympics. It was in the Winter Olympics, like 2018 or something. So that's already solidified itself as like a main esports game, which is why it has so much following and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you put a fighting game in the Olympics.
Yeah, I think because obviously, you know, like we said a second ago, like it's easy to understand. You show me Dota, I don't know what the hell is going on, right?
No chance.
Exactly. You show any casual Street Fighter, immediately, oh, they're trying to beat each other up, and the winner is the one that knocks the other one out. Easy.
Yeah, it's literally the same as. It's no different from like fencing, boxing.
Yeah.
It's if you had boxing if they had like life bars on these sports.
Yeah. Exactly.
You'd fully understand what was going on.
Absolutely.
It's just same. And you understand it without life bars, in fact, because you'd be like, oh, this guy's fatigued, so he's a bit tired, his health is low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's literally the same thing, but it's just with life bars instead. So it's simple to understand. I was reading as well. How are they deciding? So it's not going to be every single country, is it? It can't be.
No, I guess I don't know. Actually, I actually don't know how they're going to do it. I really don't. Is it going to be a team-based thing? Is it going to be singles like most Street Fighter tournaments? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I have no idea how they're going to decide who and what is going to. Is it going to just be individual people, and there's going to be like there could be like 2 guys from the UK and 7 guys from Japan. Like you know, how's it going to?
Yeah.
If it's individual, then it's going to be like some countries will have an unfair advantage, like America
has more,
and Japan will just have a ridiculous amount of players.
Yeah, that's very true.
Unless you narrow it down to like, I don't know, 2 or 3 per region or something.
Or region or something like that, or maybe so in the video they said like it's going to be a series of qualifying events. So maybe like each region is going to have like a certain amount of qualifiers, and then a certain amount of players that do well in those will get through, or something like that, like to keep it kind of even.
Know what I saw though? I saw online qualifiers.
Oh
online.
No!
I definitely did see online somewhere in this article.
If that's the case, like I know it's extremely unlikely, but Capcom need to sort it out, man, and they need to just fix up the online. Because do you know how much better the game would be if the online was good? Like, you know how much better it would be.
Well, to be honest, it's fighting games just aren't supposed to have online. You're not supposed to play them online. You're already at a disadvantage just playing them online.
Yeah.
But if it has to, I mean, it has to be online. But if it has to be good. Like it has to be done perfectly. And it's obviously because Japan base everything off their own region.
Yeah.
And online there is literally like offline.
That's been a big talking point at the moment in the FGC anyway, and that's another topic anyway. But yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, man. Like to have online qualifiers, that's kind of crazy. For games like Rocket League, it's fine, right? But like
it's not that bad. Rocket League shooters are not bad. Even things like StarCraft and Dota. Yeah. They use rollback and stuff, I think. But yeah. It's not bad either because it's not as like a single frame.
Yeah.
Might mean as much in those games.
That's another point actually. You're talking about shooters and stuff like that. I think that might be a big reason why they didn't opt for some of those games, because they're pretty games like Counter-Strike and like Call of Duty are fairly easy to understand as well. But I think like the premise of it is a bit too much, like having flipping people running around with guns and shit. You know?
Yeah, it'd be a bit insensitive.
Yeah.
Things like shooters when people are literally getting mass shot in America, for example.
Yeah,
almost daily.
And like Street Fighter is kind of like cartoony violence, right? It's kind of like got a fun vibe to it.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And from time you have things like wrestling, judo, UFC, boxing, all that kind of stuff. You can't say this is too violent when there's literally no blood. And then someone getting their face elbowed in on UFC is okay because it's a sport, you know?
By the way, I love how they got the photos here on the article for the eSports Observer, and they got like the beautiful Joe Rashid on a band stage. Like of all the pictures, you could
literally never happening.
You could have Ryu doing a Hadouken or an uppercut, but no, we picked the beautiful Joe Rashid.
Never ever gonna happen
on the band stage.
Can you imagine how everyone would throw up? Imagine that stage on a big screen.
in a stadium, yeah.
It'd be like turbulence, mate. I'd probably feel sick, bro. It'd be like turbulence in a plane.
That's so funny, yeah.
But yeah, the qualifiers. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
yeah,
if it is like a series of qualifiers, and
I mean,
select few.
I mean, here they've mentioned they have mentioned in the article, they've mentioned Street Fighter League and its 3v3 system, so that could be a hint towards what they're aiming to do. But who knows?
I thought that's just because they were just mentioning what Capcom have already done already, you know.
But even that could be, Capcom trying to lay the foundation for what they want it to be. That could be why they've started Street Fighter League or something like, you never know.
Well, more like Gfinity laying the foundations, mate.
Yeah, yeah, Gfinity, man. Yeah. Gfinity, like, it's a similar thing, 3v3, but
yeah,
this is like really, really cool. Like, it's huge. Like, I honestly, it like caught me by surprise. I did not expect that.
It's almost random. I didn't hear anything about it, and then Street Fighter Olympics next year. What?
Nah, I had to make a tweet about it though. I don't know if you saw this, but
I definitely did.
This one. So this is the kind of thing that could actually happen. Like, and he secures the gold medal for his country with an extremely skillful V-Trigger-1 comeback. Like, this is the kind of thing. Like, people getting crush countered out the Olympics. People getting wake up jabbed out the Olympics. Like
Street Fighter 5. People are saying like, I saw tweets like, obviously now everyone's crying. Oh, why not Dragon Ball Fighters, or why not Tekken, or
of course,
KOF, like, or whatever happened.
King of Fun, no way.
But like, there's a good reason for why it's not any of those. Why it's not Dragon Ball Fighters? It's just too complex. It's too much going on.
Yeah, 3v3 is a bit much, right?
3v3, people are flying all over the place. Assists are literally off screen sometimes, and like, there's too much going on. No way anyone's gonna know what's going on there. Tekken,
yeah.
As great as it looks and as great as the game is, 3D is more complex again. Just simple 2D.
At the same time, though, like over 2D fighters, I have always felt like 3D fighters are great for casual audiences, because it's like, it's a bit more
realistic.
There's a bit more going on, like it's a bit more to take note of. But at the same time, like, I know what you mean though. There is a lot to take in as a first time viewer, whereas Street Fighter is a lot more bare bones and down to earth, And
obviously you can't do Mortal Kombat, freaking blood and spines flying everywhere.
That's never gonna happen.
There's no chance.
That's never gonna happen. Like if Mortal Kombat even like tried to do like a more kind of watered down version of the game to try and appeal more to like these kind of esports events, then they're kind of upsetting their hardcore player base, and you know what I mean. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
But on that note, people will literally be getting Manat V-Trigger-1, Nika in the corner, Zangief in the corner, just doing whirlwinds, like Akuma doing demon, like they're just getting bodied.
They're gonna
be getting robbed.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? It's like for gold or silver. It's like Akuma just does hard DP in the corner. You have 40%, and he's got full meter for gold or silver, and he just does demon or something, or he just does the combo. Like, and that's how you lost.
Hey, bro.
I'm going over there, and I'm taking that gold. What do you mean? It's my gold.
People are gonna get robbed left and right, and like, oh man, the salt is gonna be next level. It's gonna be something else. But I mean, that's one of the things that like we all love about. We all like complain about it, but we all love it as well. Like, that's what the game's about. Like, it's about that, just having that one up on your opponent and just dominating them in any way you can. And some of these characters just offer some nonsense, bro. So I love watching it.
Yeah, you can't say the game ain't sick.
Yeah, the game is sick.
But and especially because I've also competed, both competed, right? In the game.
Yeah.
When you're nervous, the game is the worst to play. You literally can't play the game when you're nervous. You literally can't play it.
Bro.
So for gold, you're gonna be playing, and for gold,
a gold medal, like that's insane. Like, and
the nerve, bro.
Bro, 250,000, by the way.
Yeah. Oh shit, we didn't even mention the money.
We didn't mention the money. So a total of 500,000 between both games.
Yeah.
Like,
ridiculous.
That's nuts. That's so much money.
So wait, so this is happening in July, so there's going to be this. Someone could potentially do this, right? They could win. No, I'm not saying it's going to happen, right? We don't have no Arslan Ashes in a Street Fighter, but you could potentially win Evo Japan. I'm not sure how much that is, but I'm sure it's a lot.
Yeah.
E-League, which is a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a ton.
Main Evo, which is ridiculous. Capcom Cup, and World and Olympics.
There is
how much money. How much money that is,
bro. There is a ton of money right now in these fighting games. And hey, guess who's coming back in a couple months?
Matt.
Oh yeah. You know who's coming back. So there's gonna be, bro. There's gonna be some people are gonna be sweating when that guy's back.
Yeah, and you know what? He's like, it's a ton of money, right? But people need to not think it's only a ton of money for the winners.
Yeah.
Because if the Olympics is part of the FGC now, and all these sponsors are part of FGC, that's a ton of money for everyone.
Yeah, everyone's eating.
The way you think, obviously going to make a difference. But it's not just for the people that are going to win.
Yeah.
More people will be looking at the FGC, so that's a ton of opportunities for everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
In many ways.
Boy.
Yeah, nobody wants. When Lord Voldemort comes back, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Infiltration's coming back, and when he does, it's going to be over.
Listen, the guy said, "Oh, what? I'm banned from Capcom Cup this year. All right, fair enough. Just gonna win Evo at Sam Show."
Casually went and won Samurai Showdown
at Evo.
So silly.
I swear the guy never played that game in his life. Like, just decided he's just gonna play it.
He's one of the greatest minds of all time in the game. So
yeah,
it's gonna be peak when he comes back. Like, yeah. Well, so people don't even know what he's on these days. That's why it's even worse.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. And I don't know if was he there for versus fighting with the big discussion? I don't know if he was. If you were, but it was like me, Phenom, Punk, Problem, Ryan. Like, we're all discussing. We were just basically saying, they were like not putting Infiltration as one of the best Street Fighter 5 players or whatever, because he was just abusing like characters and stuff like that. And I said, and Problem was also agreeing, right? I was like, it doesn't matter if he's abusing anything. This is how Infiltration likes to play. Like, he likes to play runaway, run and gun.
Yeah.
He likes to do that with every character. Because even when he picked up Karen in season 2, he was trying to run away and do this weird Nash style, right? But he's sick at finding that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a talent. That there is a talent. That's a talent there to find those things. You know what I mean?
Man won a major with Jury. Like,
bro, I don't care. I don't care if it's after how many majors he won with Jury, man. In season 2, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's actually silly. That's crazy.
3-bar trigger. I don't care what anyone says. That is ridiculous.
But yeah, let's that's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to him going back. But yeah, this flipping Olympics announcement is crazy, guys. That is gigantic for the world of Street Fighter. Even the fact that a fighting game is being featured here is huge for the whole FGC. So
yeah,
that's why I'm really excited for the future of our scene.
That's a huge boost. So hopefully, it goes well. And then after this, I don't even know what's going to happen after this. Capcom Cup might increase the prize part. All sponsors, locals might be able to get easier sponsors. This just could boost everything.
Yeah,